We're sorry.
Yeah. This is take 2, but you don't know that.
Thanks for having me.
Today's guest, we have Riskit Designs husband, everybody!
Riskit Designs husband.
This is the second time that we're filming because I didn't tell him what we were going to talk about, and it was a mess. So in this take 2, I did not tell him what we're going to talk about. But he gave a really good suggestion because I was struggling on what to talk about today. Mm-hmm. He said, let's talk about something that one of your Patreon members asked.
Yes, I did get a haircut.
I did that. Cut and color. Hit me up at riskitdesignstudios.com/https://husband. Anyway, so
use coupon code husband/. That's it.
What character is that? Is it a German character?
No, it's just the number 2.
Okay. So actually, every month I do a Patreon exclusive Q&A video. I'm actually behind schedule. Sorry, Gucci gang. There was a February. It's like the 9th Eevee evolution.
No. It's Megatron's cousin.
Oh my god. Okay.
February.
What is his power? What is he known for?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay, we're not continuing that joke. Anyway, so there's a February Q&A video that I have yet to do. I'm sorry, guys, but I just went to go look at those questions. There are some for you, so we need to film another video later.
Questions.
Yeah, people ask you stuff.
What the hell?
But there is a question that Kai.
February.
Shout out to Kai, Empress Honey Chai.
Thank you for the birthday gift, Kai.
Oh yeah, we're actually using. Oh, you can't see it in any of the cameras, but we're using your box to hold the microphone. Thank you.
Thanks for the box.
This podcast episode is brought to you by this box from Kai.
Okay.
It's been sponsored. Kai, one of her many questions that she asked for the Patreon Q&A. So if you'd like to know the other questions, join us on Patreon. But one of the questions, you're getting a Patreon exclusive on public YouTube. She asked you a question that I think would be a great topic for today.
I'm ready.
Actually, the question is for me. But I thought it was for
See you next week.
No, I thought it would be a good question for both of us. Her question.
It's not for us.
It's okay.
It's for you.
Well, the question that.
That's some tea.
She asked if there's anything you could say to Kristi in 2018 when Riskit started. What would you say?
You started in 2018.
Well, that was when I legalized it. So we can
legalize it. Her business I was talking about. Gee.
So I realized that was a question for me. I thought it was a question for you. It could definitely be a question for both of us.
Sure.
So let's change the question to 2017 then.
That was when
Riskit
started.
Yeah, that was like
I gotta rewatch episode 1. I forgot.
Thank you for watching episode 1. Okay. Yeah, so 2017 was when I quit college. I graduated.
Me too.
That's what you didn't start.
Yeah. I just quit.
Okay, so 2017 is when I finished college and started to work on Riskit. 2018 is when we turned it into an LLC, just for clarification, in case you didn't watch the hour-long first episode, because I don't blame you. Okay, so what would we tell Kristi in the beginning stages of Riskit Design?
You can go first.
I think I talk about it a lot on Patreon, but I think one of my biggest advice that I give to other people who are starting their small business, and the reason why it's an advice that I give, because it's something I would tell myself when I started, is to have more confidence in myself. Because I think that was the biggest hindrance on myself. I think you do have to kind of just put yourself out there and kind of be like shamelessly plugging yourself everywhere, because if not, doors will not open for you because you don't know what doors are even there. I struggled for the first like 2 years even saying Riskit design. Like I wasn't even like, I don't know if I shared it. No, I didn't share it in episode 1, but me choosing the name Riskit Design was not even like, I wasn't even 100% confident in that name. And yet I still chose it as my business name.
Because you were going to choose Johnny and the Boys.
No, that's for our future ska band. But yeah, so I feel like I wasn't even confident in even saying my business name, let alone letting people know that I had products to sell or that I was like an artist.
Yeah.
And I think that really hurt me in the beginning because, I probably missed out on opportunities because I just wasn't promoting myself. And actually, I think about it now, you gave out more business cards than I ever did.
I did?
Like,
I thought those were stickers.
You had them in your wallet and you constantly were asking me to like restock your wallet. Yeah. I was never someone that was like good at that.
Yeah, I kept talking about you at work.
Yeah, to like customers.
Yeah, anytime people would like look at any of our art, one of the things I would always do was say, oh, well, if you like some of those art prints, you should definitely check out this one shop in town, which I like, Mori.
Shout out to Mori.
I would always recommend them, and then I would, slip in that, oh yeah, my wife sells her artwork there as well. And then it would lead to a whole conversation. I would show them your IG, and then I'll pass them your business card.
I think it's that like whole concept of it's easier to like compliment another person than it is to talk about yourself. So for you, I mean, you can hype up your wife, but like for me, I was just like, I draw stuff, I make stickers, but I never like go further than that really. Yeah. And so I feel like but then again, it is hard to have confidence in the beginning. Yeah. So even though it's my advice, it's easier said than done. Yeah. But I do think having someone, not necessarily like a partner, but having just like your support group of like friends or loved ones that can speak on your behalf or like kind of be your PR team in the beginning I think will ultimately help you build that confidence. Because that's what you did for me. Like having people come up to you and saying like that, like, oh, I like your wife's art. Like I don't get that personally all the time, but that helped me understand that people did like my stuff. Yeah.
You.
Have you thought of anything while I said all of that?
Of
things
what?
That you would tell me
in 2017?
Yeah.
What would I tell Kristi in 2017? I would tell her to put aside like $4,000 because in 2020 we're gonna shut down for like 3 months and we won't have a job.
But I quit my job during that time.
Now I think one thing that I would, it's hard because I would also see a lot of things I would tell myself in 2017.
Yeah, do that.
I think I would tell myself to be more patient, to be more understanding, to be a better listener. I think those things, especially because during that time I was still in a very heavy like manager mindset mode.
Yes.
I was I out of the restaurant?
You were, you left. Yeah.
I think during that time I was still transitioning about how to get out of that manager mindset.
It took you a while to kind of unlearn that.
Yeah. Because my thing back then was all like, if there's a problem, solve it kind of vibes. And I would be like, okay, if there's a problem, solve it now. You know what I mean? Right. And so I needed to unlearn that to learn how to be patient. Yeah. To be calm and a better listener to you. Yeah. And I think over the years I've worked on that. And I believe I got better at it.
Totally. Yeah. Because before, we used to have this talk about like, because we weren't married at the time, but it was like, I need my boyfriend more than I need a manager. Like,
who's your boyfriend?
We've had that conversation before because, you were very much like, well, if you're complaining about something, here are 5 solutions that I suggest. But sometimes it was just complaining. I just needed to vent. Yes. It was things that maybe I already had a solution in mind, but I needed to just let it out. And relationship advice. Yeah. She ain't always looking for an answer. She'll ask if she wants one. Yeah. But I think
she the boss.
I think that's a good one though. Just talking about like learning your role as the support.
Oh, yeah.
That was something that was...
And what works between...
us and our dynamic. That's actually a good topic in itself because we just destroy gender roles in this relationship.
We did?
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. No, but
we can talk about that. That's a good transition. Segue. Whoa! You dance.
Oh.
The heck is that? Oh, shit! That's from episode 1. Oh shit!
I don't even know
what is going on. Thanks for having me.
But
segue.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what?
Segue.
No. What are we talking about? Oh, gender.
Gender reveal.
No gender reveal, not yet.
Gender is a social anyway, one of the things that I think we would have never known at that time, so connecting it to Kai's question,
what's Kai's question?
Things we would have told Kristi in 2017 18 is how our relationship would evolve as this business became
totally that's a good one,
a big part of our life. That's the title of this episode.
What?
Something about that. I don't know, you can see it here, but no, here the title is down here. I think the subscribe button is over here. Whoa. Anyway, so something that we had to learn over the last few years, ever since starting Riskit, was the way that our relationship would grow. So this has to do a lot with like personal life, work-life balance that we always talk about. People always have questions about. You just figure it out. I don't know. It's a trial and error type of thing. Because as your business grows, things are going to change. But prior to me starting Riskit, you were still working at the restaurant and you were the money maker. We were also early in our relationship. You were treating us, treating me. And then you quit the corporate restaurant.
Yep. I was just say I was comfortable.
Yeah, it was...
we were comfortable. Financially, we were comfortable.
Yeah.
Not that money is everything, but we're okay.
Money doesn't buy you happiness, but it buys you options, and options make you happy. Let me just say that. So, yeah, it's like money controls a lot of our life. That's just the truth. But as I started to grow Riskit, grow this business, yes, there was always a lot of me trying to figure out how to create more boundaries, have more balance, so that way our relationship was still sane, my personal life was still sane. But yeah, obviously now I do this full time, so I was making a decent amount of money. I am making a decent, thank you. I'm making a living off of it. You know, I can afford living and paying my expenses through my business.
Yep.
And this was a shift in our relationship.
Yep.
You want to talk about that?
Yeah, I guess recapping. Yes. Before 2017. Yeah, we were comfortable. It was mainly I had more of the financial income. And we're living pretty comfy. And then throughout the years, as we figured out both our personal lives and our business lives, it did swap. Yeah. Where I stopped working at the restaurant, got an hourly job.
Yep.
And for you have Riskit and the income that comes from that. And so now Kristi honestly brings in more of the income. My tummy just growled. I don't know if you heard that. Yeah, Kristi brings in a majority of the income now. Not saying that I don't bring in anything, but she brings in majority of the income. And so I guess we can talk about how we balance ourselves out with that.
Yeah. So
this is going to be a fun one.
This is a fun one. And enjoy talking about this.
I do. I really do.
Especially with friends who are kind of in the similar transition period that feel weird about it, but you kind of, you're able to like normalize it because this is something that we've just accepted and grown into for the last few years. And so, so I've become the breadwinner between the two of us pretty much.
Yes.
And it's, not that I like buy Teslas or anything like that, but it's, I'm able to live comfortably, pay our bills, buy some nice things every so often, go out to eat every so often. But I mean, for me, it feels nice. I mean, not having to worry too much financially. Talking about business expenses is a whole nother thing because that's like another financial struggle that I'm learning through. Yeah. But just being able to know that I can afford paying our bills and stuff like that is awesome. And knowing that if we were to get into a like financial emergency, that I could help take care of both of us. Yes. But then on your end, you used to make, a certain amount of money at the restaurant. If you were server life, you make good, fast money as a server, waiter, waitress. And now working an hourly job. And so it's just different. And especially with COVID, during a time where you couldn't work, I was still making sales through Riskit. And so I had the luxury of being able to carry both of us, know? So I felt good because, I mean, for the first half of our relationship together, you took care of both of us. You were bringing in the money and you were treating us. And now I feel like it's my turn. And we were cool with that. Yeah. And now thinking about the future, it's like, this is our normal moving forward. Yep. And so now you can talk about
how I felt about
how you felt and like what you did in exchange, sort of thing.
Yeah. I think at first we talked about it. I think at first, like I felt guilty or felt bad that after I had gotten my new job and transition. And keep in mind, at this new job, I was definitely more happy.
Oh, yeah. Your quality of life went
like super sky high. Like, I was really happy at where I was, what I was doing, and how I was moving forward with my life. Yeah. But I was nervous because I felt that maybe a part of me had let you down because I was able to treat you so good. But now... like
we were living like on a tight budget.
That or no, I would describe it more as like a financial transition. Yeah, tight budget or just a readjusted budget. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like not being able to take you out as much as I used to do this and that. But as we continue to work through the years, we found our balance, which I think even to this day is really well and works out great for both of us.
For us,
yeah. Personally, not everybody, or just personally.
Not everyone can do what we figured out for ourselves. But at first, right, it was a pride thing, right?
Yeah, it was a pride thing.
Because when we talk to other friends that are kind of in this similar situation where like the girlfriend or the spouse or whatever makes more money, like, and having to rely on that. Yeah. Even the idea of like we used to joke even before it was like a reality for us that like oh yeah, Kristi's gonna be the business owner and I'm gonna be the house husband.
I legit
like we've made that joke so many times.
That husband.
And like so many of our friends are like oh, but like the guy is supposed to be the provider of the household.
The role. Yeah.
Right.
Man of the house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we broke that.
Yeah, we broke that. but yeah, so it was a little while that you broke out of that mindset of like needing to be that person.
Man of the house kind of vibe where the pants provide everything.
Yeah.
Like, why can't you be able to do that as well? You know what I mean?
Right.
But not saying that like I don't do anything for us.
Right. No. So we've discovered our balance.
Yeah. She has Riskit. I have my job. But with Riskit, obviously pulling in more income, there is more work involved on her end. And so like part of me, I help with the back end stuff.
Yeah.
That a lot of people don't know or see. But I also, do a lot of the house things.
Yes.
And I enjoy doing a lot of them. I do majority of the cooking.
You do all of the cooking.
I do all of the cooking.
I don't know how to cook. I don't cook.
I do majority of the cleaning.
You do all the cleaning.
I do all of the cleaning.
I'll do laundry.
Yep.
Some half of the time.
Whoa, that's a big number. Just joking. I really enjoy being Kristi's partner in the sense of like, you go and do Riskit. Let me take care of these other things that you don't have to worry about.
Yeah.
So that you can keep pushing and building Riskit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we know that in our future that Riskit is going to be our main thing together.
Right. And I said that in episode 1 that the goal is to make enough with Riskit so that way it's what we do full time.
Yeah.
Not just me.
Yeah. And though you might not see me as often with Riskit, I'm always there. I'm just doing things behind the scenes or with our personal lives so that she doesn't have to worry about that. And I'm like super happy to be able to do that for her.
Yeah. Yeah. Because the thing is, like, when you look at creatives and if they have like a partner or a spouse or just like a really awesome friend or family member, it's like the best way to help them is to do all of the things that they don't have to do. And that was actually something that I had to also let go and learn. Yeah. Was learning how to delegate the tasks that aren't like Kristi specific.
Yep.
Because in the beginning it was like, oh, it'd be so fun if we did Riskit together. We can create art together. But as creative as you are, I still have to do the drawing.
I can draw.
You can, actually. Joking. You can. It just takes a lot longer for you.
Just nobody buys them.
Oh, no. But yeah.
I made the pool photos.
You had the idea of the pool photos. I made them.
I get 10% commission.
10% come on, a discount. But yeah, so like at first, you know, that was what we thought it was going to be like, but we just had to accept the fact that, okay, the skill that I have is illustration, and that's the money maker of this business.
Yes.
However, as much as I love to package orders, almonds.
I package most of the orders.
Yeah, like as much as I enjoy doing it, it's something that I don't. Do you want to say something?
No.
It's something that I don't have to do.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that go into running a small business that I don't have to do. And I've been learning recently through like a variety of podcasts and other small businesses that the most suggested first hire for a small business that's product based is the fulfillment part, which is what you do.
I do.
Yeah, the order fulfillment. Packing orders. So learning that my time could be better utilized with my skill of illustration and learning to teach someone else how to do the rest of it is the best way for my business to grow. So that's something that you've learned to do. He helps me pack orders. And we also, when we were doing Instagram live sales, he was the key component of that. It's so funny. I just checked my YouTube channel. My tutorial of our Instagram live sales is my most viewed video. Right?
Is it really?
It's like very outdated.
Not episode 1.
I wish I could like update it now. There's over 1,000 views on that video.
Wow.
Congrats video. No, not you. Right here, this video. But yeah, so there's a lot of things that he's learning to do. There's more things that I want to teach him to do because he is free labor.
Yep.
And
I don't eat that much, so she don't have to feed me.
You cook anyway. I don't cook. But so along with like things that I don't have to do in the business, that way all of my time and energy goes into what I need to do. In addition to business stuff, this is also why he takes care of the house. Because it's just what we do. I don't need to justify it. Don't judge us. But it's just what our dynamic has become. I stay in the studio and I design products. I do illustrations. I work on commissions.
She hustle, y'all. She hustles.
And behind the door, he's vacuuming the whole damn house. He's cooking. Oh, I thought you were gonna.
This is my vacuum.
He's cleaning the whole house. He's washing our bed sheets. He's cleaning our clothes. He's cooking me dinner. Sorry.
Continue, please. I just want a little like dots of the notes of everything.
Oh, okay. Okay. Here's a list of things that Johnny does, so that way all I can do is do art.
Tell me.
He cleans the whole damn house. He cooks dinner for me every night. He does the laundry. He does the yard work. He texts me to see if there's anything he can do to help me in the studio.
I do.
He builds me a shelf when I need a shelf. What else do you do?
I love you.
He loves me. And these are just a few of the things that Riskit Design Husband does.
Hire your own Riskit Design Husband.
Get one today.
On riskitdesignshusband.com.
Or call 1-800
Riskit Designs Husband.
That's way too many number. Order in the next 10 minutes and use husband. Use husband. Yes, use husband. Just kidding.
Used husband.
Oh, half off because he's used. But point is, to wrap this up in a nice little bow, is that is what our relationship has grown into.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just what works for us.
Yep.
Screw your gender roles. Feminism.
Yep.
I thought you were going to do a hand movement, so I was ready.
Oh, I didn't know what you were doing.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Daryl.
Oh my god. Yeah, that is something that I would tell Kristi and Johnny in 2017. That you'd be prepared for the biggest growth in your life and in your relationship.
Yeah.
Like, the amount of respect we've built for each other and understanding because of what we figured out works best for us is something that could have never predicted. I mean, I couldn't even predict quitting my job in 2020, let alone all the things that we've learned about each other and just the way that we want to build this business and build our future and all that kind of stuff. And that's so cheesy, but it's so true.
It is.
So.
You a boss.
You a boss.
I'm not a boss. I'm more like the assistant on the side.
Well, you're my best friend. Sorry.
What is that?
You gotta own money. She don't need no.
I kind of remember. I don't.
Don't sue me. Copyright.
Are we continuing?
Continuing what?
This episode?
We can end it here.
Okay, let's end it with a fun random topic.
Okay. Fun random topic.
That I shall come up with.
Okay. New segment.
Kristi, what is your favorite beverage of choice?
Alcoholic or non?
Ooh.
Caffeinated or non?
Ooh. How about your beverage of choice in the morning?
Coffee.
What kind of coffee?
Oh,
Your go-to morning beverage.
Probably a hot latte. You've seen me make it many times in my vlogs.
That's true. Sure.
I'm unfortunately lactose intolerant. I refuse to accept that, and I continue to drink whole milk lattes, and then I cry before I go to bed because
She does.
I just poop a lot, and I just accept my fate. No, but I really like soy milk and oat milk now.
Yep.
Screw coconut milk. Screw coconut milk.
I like coconut. Some hi.
In case it cut off, screw you, coconut milk.
What did coconut milk ever do to you?
It was too watery. It's too watery for lattes. But yeah, I prefer a hot latte in the morning.
Well,
What do you like in the morning?
I've recently been on a matcha bandwagon.
Where do you get your matcha?
From the matcha bag in the kitchen.
And who makes it?
Riskit Design.
Riskit Design. RiskitDesignsCafe.com.
Kristi, she knows how to make all the morning drinks for us because
I've started making the breakfast. I've been doing that.
Yeah, you have.
I've been every night before we fall asleep, he goes, I want a matcha latte and a bagel. Like he puts in his breakfast order right before we go to bed.
I do.
And
it's not every night.
Well, it's been pretty consistent.
Food wise.
Yeah, it's been pretty consistent.
No, food wise, it's not been every night. Drink has been every night.
Yeah, but you will.
But we out of milk, so the shop's closed. So.
Just drink black coffee.
No, I don't do that.
But yeah, I've been doing that. I've been making you bomb ass avocado bagel toast with cheese and cream cheese
and iced matcha latte.
And an iced matcha latte. I've been nailing the breakfast game.
Yeah, no, it's been really good.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Anything else you want to say? You want to promote anything?
Do people know about the launch? Next month.
Next month?
Yeah, the Pokemon launch.
That's not next month. That's this month.
That's this month.
Great marketing ploy. It's this month. You don't have to wait that long.
I don't know if you guys saw the new Pokemon washi tape, y'all.
Follow me on Instagram for all of the updates, but actually I'll put the date right here. If you're on Patreon, it'll actually be this date because you get early access.
I'm trying to find it.
But if you're not on Gucci Gang, it's this date. If it doesn't sell out. I'll just put a photo there. It's fine.
This thing. Yeah. Pokemon.
I've been playing Pokemon.
Kristi's been playing Pokemon almost every night.
It's become my new pastime. Look at me.
I think it was like 3... No.
What? What?
When did I buy you that DS?
Long time ago.
Like
5 years ago.
Yeah, 5-ish years ago.
Maybe even more than that.
I bought her a DS when it first came out.
The 3DS.
3DS. And then I bought her the Pokemon game and she played like 20 minutes and then she stopped.
Yeah. Well, I wanted Pokemon Moon because I knew it was the Alola region.
Oh, yeah.
And everyone in Hawaii needed to get it. But I think I was already falling out of the game bandwagon.
Yeah.
But I heard they're remaking Pokemon games for the Switch. I don't have a Switch, so that's why I'm playing Pokemon Moon. Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
That's it, I think.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed it. Ow. Okay, we're done. See you online somewhere.